Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Matt Bogosian and I'm a real estate agent right here in the Middle Tennessee area. Middle Tennessee is Nashville and all the surrounding suburbs. In today's video, I'm going to give you a market update on the housing market here in the Middle Tennessee area. I'm going to be using my software from my MLS to give you that update. And I'm going to share my screen with you here in a moment. Now, one thing I do want to say is that I can only choose 4 areas to share with you at a time. So I just basically picked 4 of the larger counties around Nashville that I see people moving to. I realize, guys, there are more counties I'm not including here, but I'm just trying to pick 4 just to show you guys what's happening here in the market. So the 4 counties that I picked were Williamson County, because that's the area that I live and I primarily work in, then Sumner County, then Rutherford County, and also Montgomery County. So Montgomery County is going to be mostly Clarksville, which is northwest of Nashville. Then you've got Rutherford County, which is Smyrna, Laverne, and Murfreesboro. That's going to be east of Nashville. Sumner County is going to be north of Nashville, and that's going to mainly be like Hendersonville and Gallatin. And then Williamson County is south of Nashville, and that's going to be like Brentwood, Franklin, Thompson Station, Spring Hill, Nolensville, and Fairview as well. So, all right, I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and I'm going to just go over some different sets of data here. Basically, this data is all year to date, so I'm going to compare the last 3 years, including 2023, to the previous 2 years. And just show you where we are now compared to the same time in those previous 2 years. So hopefully that makes sense. And you'll see here, and here, let me share my screen right now with you. Okay, there you go. So you'll see here on the right, you'll see those 4 bar graphs. Green is Williamson County. Turquoise is Sumner County. Blue is Rutherford. And then orange is Montgomery. So all the way to the right is 2023. The middle 4 sets of data are 2022, and then the far left is 2021. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is the median sales price. And I want to do this so you guys can get an idea of the different costs of homes in these areas. And I'm hoping that just helps you know where you might need to look to buy a home. So as you can see on the very far right, the median sales price for homes in Williamson County through February of this year is $860,000. That's up 7.5% over the same time last year. But look at last year, look at 2022 in the middle. This time last year, Williamson County had a 33.5% increase in median sales price. So you can see it's slowed way down, but still seeing growth, which is definitely interesting. Next, we have Sumner County, which very similar situation, up 3% right now versus the same time last year. But look at last year, they were up 23%, huge increases in 2022. Now we're moving on to Rutherford County, up 1.5 or 1.1% and at $420,000 median sales price. Same story. I mean, Rutherford, oh my gosh, Rutherford in 2022 at this time saw a 34% increase. Huge. And then you've got last Montgomery County. Right now, so far this year, they are flat. So 0% increase over the same time last year at a median sales price of $290,000. So very, very affordable up in Clarksville right now. If you look last year, same story. Clarksville had a 23.4% increase in median sales prices over the previous year. So there you guys have it. Those are median sales prices. The next thing I want to move on to is days on market. Look at this graph. Isn't that interesting? Let's start on the very far right. Williamson County days on market are up 900% compared to last year at 20 days. Last year, they were at 2 days, which was down 50%. So up to 20 days. Sumner County is up 300% to 16 days on market. Rutherford County up 533.3% to 19 days on market. And then you've got Montgomery County up 500% to 24 days on market. So the thing that's interesting to me, and I do want you guys to remember this, these current days on market are actually pretty normal. These are like days on market you would see in a normal market. In fact, they're still selling quickly. If I'm a homeowner selling my home and my home takes 20 or 30 days to sell, that's really not that long. I had a client at one point last year and they said their home in like wherever it was, somewhere in the Northeast, was on the market for like 6 months, something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine. So these really aren't that bad. But the important thing to remember, and that I want you to take from this, is you no longer have to like freak out the day a home hits the market. You don't. They're normally sitting. Now, in saying that, there still are homes that are really special and nice that hit the market, and you just know, like, you know, people are going to want to buy those quick for whatever reason. Beautiful yards, just priced really well, right price, right place, right house. I mean, so those still pop up. So don't make that like, if a home hits the market and you know it's perfect and you think the price looks good, don't just say you're going to wait just because you want to let it sit on the market. I mean, if it's the one, it's the one. Buy it. So there you go. All right, let's move on. The next thing I want to talk about is homes for sale on the market right now. This is also an interesting number. Look at this. Williamson County, 1,050 basically homes for sale, up 44.5%. Sumner County, 796 homes, up 42.9%. Rutherford, 1,150 homes for sale, up 58.4%. But check out Montgomery County, 1,268 homes for sale, down 6.1%. That is crazy that they're down, and they were also down along with all the others last year as well. So what this tells me is we're starting to see inventory increase. I don't know that it's quite there yet, but we are starting to see more inventory hit the market, especially compared to previous years. But I want you to look all the way to the left at 2021. Look at the homes for sale. Williamson County, 1,700. Look at Sumner, 1,038. Look at Rutherford, 1,700. Montgomery, 1,800. So we are still not even close to where we need to be to have just a normalized market. But still feels good, doesn't it? Feels good seeing inventory come back, days on market going up. Woo! I love it. I love it. We can finally buy homes again. The normal people can finally buy homes again, and I love that. I'm starting to see normal friends of mine around this area can finally start to shop for homes. I'm seeing people that need to get closing costs, get homes. I'm just seeing a lot of great things happen in the market right now. All right, moving on. Let's talk about, I think this one's interesting to look at. Percent of original price. So that means whatever the original price they put the listing at, let's just say $100,000, they might drop it to 90, drop it to 80. Percentage of list price would be whatever price they had it drop to. Percentage of original is the one they originally listed it at on day one. Look at these numbers. Williamson County, 96.7%, down 4.1%. Sumner, 97%. Rutherford, 97.9%. Montgomery, 97.8%. Versus, look at last year, 100.8%, 100%, 100.5%, 100%, and of course the year before at 100%. So basically, people are pricing their homes according to the most recent comps, maybe even a tick above, and the buyers are like, nah, I don't think so. Not paying that. And they're asking for lower prices, or they're having to drop their prices until they finally get it sold. Once again, I just think it's so important that I feel like this data, though, as a whole can be misleading, because I'm out here looking at homes, and the good homes, like the really nice ones that people want with the nice backyards and just everything, are still selling pretty quickly. People still want those. So don't feel like, oh, there's a great home, it's perfect, and I think it's priced well, but I have to offer them less. I mean, do what you want to do. I'm just saying, if there's a really nice home and it's perfect and it seems like it's priced right, you might just jump on it. So there you go. All right. Let's look at closed sales. Closed sales is another interesting one. Down across the board, down almost 20% in Williamson County, down 27% in Sumner, down almost 30% in Rutherford, and 40% in Montgomery County. Very interesting, because you look back to the previous year, we did see some drops, but like Montgomery was up 13.1%. So that's really interesting seeing the difference. So I think that's good. Let me just show you one more thing here. All right. Months supply of inventory. Months supply of inventory is important because it tells us if a market really is a buyer's market or a seller's market. It's said to be an even market right around 6 months supply of inventory. Anything less is considered a seller's market. Anything more is a buyer's market. So right now, Williamson County sitting on 2.9 months, Sumner 2.7, Rutherford 2.5, and Montgomery 2.5. They're all up significantly. However, they're still not close to being 6 months, which would be considered an even market. And you can look at the previous year, 2022, look how low the month supply was. I mean, just super low. We're still not back to 2021 numbers, so it's going to take a little bit, but we'll get there. So guys, hopefully that helped you out. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what I'm seeing here in the data. If you have any questions, just put them down below. And remember, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any need to actually buy a house, click the link in the description below and set up a time to talk to me, and I will get you that home that you want. All right, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.